open any travel guide, you will learn that the best time to come to Jamaica is winter. And each time I see this, I'm like, guys, they have no idea what they're talking about. And I'm going to prove this.
And with this video, I'd like to share some important information with you regarding seasons in Jamaica and when it is the best time to travel.
Jamaica is the third largest island in the Caribbean, so there is tropical climate with average temperatures around 85 Fahrenheit all year round. Yes, the temperature fluctuates a couple of degrees, so it's slightly warmer in summer than in winter, but you can really tell the difference only if you live in Jamaica. Still, there are tourists who believe that it's way too hot in summer to travel Jamaica, but is it really true? Well, if you go to downtown area in Kingston, for example, at noon, then yeah, it's going to be very hot regardless the season. But why would you do such a thing anyway? It's best to walk around towns before 11 a.m. or after 3 p.m. when the heat is gone. If, however, you are staying by the sea, it's very unlikely that it's going to be way too hot simply because of trade winds. Some people always forget that there are two belts of trade winds encirculate the Earth, blowing from the tropical high-pressure belt to the low-pressure zone at the equator. And it just so happened that Jamaica is in the middle of one of them. Now, I spent 4 years living in Calypso Villa, which is a house by the sea, and I must tell you that during all of this time there were maybe like 10 days when we had no wind. But the rest of the time it's always nice and fresh. Officially, there are two seasons in Jamaica, dry season and rainy season. People hear that and naturally try to avoid the so-called rainy season, thinking that it rains non-stop. And it doesn't. And here is the picture to prove that. As you can see, the worst-case scenario is in October, with 6 hours of sunshine per day. And now compare with January with its incredible 7 hours of sunshine per day, which is dry season, while May and June actually have the same number of sunshine hours. If you're wondering what's going on, well, I can explain. Rainy season in Jamaica simply means that there is a chance it would rain. But usually rain comes as a heavy tropical shower that brings a lot of water and lasts for like the whole 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 20 minutes. Jamaicans call it liquid sunshine.
And here's another video filmed in February 2018. And look, February is the driest month with the highest number of sunshine hours. This is just to prove that season has nothing to do with the weather you're going to experience. It's not like, hey, it's a rainy season, so it's going to rain all the time, or it's a dry season, so there's going to be no rain. No, it's not about season, it's about where you're going to stay in Jamaica. And that's the catch.
Now look at this map of rainfall in Jamaica. The first video I showed you was filmed at Mayfield Falls, which are waterfalls hidden in the middle of rainforest. The second video is coming from Blue Mountain Peak, which is the highest mountain in Jamaica. This super dark purple area here, well, that's where it is.
But what does any of it have to do with Montego Bay sunshine hours? Nothing. How crazy is it when people are searching for weather forecast for Jamaica? They're probably assuming that Jamaica is a small island, and it's not, and it also has a very complex terrain. Now I'm in Montego Bay and it's perfect sunshine, but about 10 minutes drive from here, up in the hills, it might actually be raining. So once again, it's not about the season, it's about the place that you choose for your stay. And let me give you a little insight now.
There is a part of Jamaica called Portland, and that's the part that usually gets a lot of rain. But this parish is probably the most beautiful part of Jamaica, with absolutely mind-blowing rainforests, waterfalls, rivers, and mountains. In fact, some of the most beautiful beaches are also there. Yes, it has more rain than any other part of Jamaica, but in turn, you get this. Now, the driest place would be South Coast. Areas like Treasure Beach or Black River, the chances of rain there are pretty low in general, as you can certainly tell by just looking at its terrain. And no guys, it's not Mexico, it's still Jamaica, just the South Coast. Coming back to this map, as you can see, mountains in general get more rain, and that's where you see these dark blue and purple areas. So if you're staying in the hills, you're more likely to experience rain than if you're staying at the coast. And guess what? Most resorts are located in Montego Bay, Ocho Rios and Negril, which have enough rain for these areas to stay green, but still offer plenty of sunshine hours.
The reality is, from the weather point of view, it doesn't matter when you visit Jamaica. Even if you consider yourself unlucky and it rains like 1 hour a day, how is it going to spoil your holiday? It's not like this rain is cold. You can still go to the beach and enjoy yourself. And yes, keep in mind that you should still put your sun protection, because even when it's cloudy or even when it rains, you can still get burnt. But what about the hurricane season?
The official hurricane season for the Caribbean is from the 1st of June to the 30th of November. This basically means that during this time a hurricane can be formed. The thing is though, most hurricanes follow the path either above Jamaica or just below Jamaica and hardly ever come close. But even if it does, it often gets diverted. This natural phenomena seems to happen due to the differences in air temperatures and air pressure caused by the mountains. This is one of the reasons why Jamaica experiences least hurricanes than many other Caribbean islands. But of course, there can be an exception, like Hurricane Gilbert in 1988, that devastated the island. Can this happen again? Well, we haven't had any big hurricanes since then, but theoretically, yes. And this is something that Jamaicans and people who live in Jamaica might worry about. But is it relevant to you as a tourist? Well, it's not like hurricanes come out of nowhere. If it's coming, you will know several weeks in advance, and it will give you plenty of time if you have to change your travel plans.
So in reality, traveling during the so-called hurricane season is no different to traveling during any other time. But again, I'm just saying it from the weather point of view.
But from the prices point of view, I would actually say that rainy season is better, because if you're coming in June or September, you will be paying half the price for accommodation sometimes. And prices might drop for airline tickets too. In tourism industry, we call it low season in Jamaica because not many tourists are coming, which gives you another advantage. You would have all these beautiful attractions to yourself.
So, if you wish to escape winter, sure, come in winter. If you're traveling on a budget, well then probably low season would be a better choice for you. The truth is, this island is blessed with absolutely incredible climate, and that is why the best time to visit Jamaica is all year round. but it is. I hope this video is useful, and if you have any questions, please write them down below. I will do my best to answer all of them. And if you don't want to miss other videos about Jamaica, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. My name is Irina, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.